So you said you wanted to introduce yourself to a new generation by
Hmm.
going on The Masked Singer. Do you feel like you achieved that with your run on the show?
I think I did. And and the reason I think is because I don't usually do that, read the common social commentary
Mhm.
because I don't want to, I don't want to be getting mad at anybody. But I did see that the comments from the comments and the that were coming in and also from the audience, even though you just have this little thing like that you can see through, but you could see the audience and they were they were a lot of young people were in the audience. Yeah, that's the reason, one of the reasons that I did the show.
What
Not
has
the
been,
only reason, but
what were the other reasons?
the other reasons was I thought that you can just go in and you just pick, oh, I think I want to sing this song and that song and whatever. And I was gonna had gotten my little list together and stuff, but it's not quite like that. There's a they have theme nights and they
Mhm.
have the Billy Joel night and they had the shower thing night and so you doing songs that's some of the songs that I probably wouldn't do ordinarily. Um, I love Billy Joel, but the only thing I've ever done with Billy Joel has been like New York State of Mind for
Mhm.
some reason. But then I thought, huh. When that was a song that was, I said, at first I was like, then but then it was like, and then when I saw everybody, and then because if you noticed on the first song I did it very straight, sing us a song, I'm the piano
Yeah.
man, so very straight, and because I thought, well, that I had to do that also to identify, try to, you know, not let my voice be identifiable, right?
Yes.
But then after that Billy Joel song, and then trying to negotiate moving and the choreography and then all this other stuff. I didn't have time to try to think about changing my voice after that. So I just said, honey, let the chips fall, as they may, because it's a lot to think about,
Oh,
to
yeah.
do, and then to try to change your voice too.
What did you learn about yourself as a singer by doing all these songs that you normally wouldn't do?
Well, that I enjoyed it. It was enjoyable for me. And the only it isn't that I mean, like I like those songs, but I just didn't know if they would fit into with my audience,
Yeah.
you know. But sometimes audience they might like to be introduced to other things, other material, right? And so of course they're going to come and see you do what they know you.
Mhm.
But then you can slide some other stuff in there. So now I'm thinking about I'm going to have to put together a clock uh um
Little
what do you
set
call
list.
yes,
That
for a
would be
little
great.
piece. There'll be a
Yeah.
little piece, and I'll have my little theme song in there,
Hmm.
a little bit of Billy Joel, and a little singing in the shower, little,
There you go.
yeah.
Speaking of you as the clock, you're talking about moving around on that stage and choreography. What was it
Mhm.
like doing all of that with that big clock on your head?
Hard, so hard, because of course, you work with the choreographer
Mhm.
and the dancers and so forth, and they have you go into the rehearsal room, and they have it mapped out, the dimensions of the stage where you're going to be, and this is where the panel is going to be over by these mirrors over here. That's the panel, and over there is their main entrance, and so you're trying to and you say okay, okay, but then when you get to the real stage, it's like, uh, wait a minute now, where, and you have no peripheral vision, none, and you can't see your feet. So you
Yeah, that's
just kind of like, you're
scary.
very limited, you
Hmm.
know. So that's why those men in black are so valuable.
Yeah, for
plus,
sure. I
plus,
mean, I couldn't
plus they're really,
imagine.
plus they're really cute too. So,
Oh, hey, it doesn't
oh,
hurt.
men in black.
It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. What has the reaction been like now from maybe friends, family? and fans even that didn't know you were doing the show and only learned about it, last night.
Well, I have had people. I've been watching the. Are you the clock? Or someone will say, um, "TikTok, how's it going?" Stuff like that. Nobody ever really came out and say, "Are you?" Nobody has ever come out and say, asked me
Hmm.
specifically, "Am I?" But they'll, "Ha, tick." I knew that. I knew. But last night it was, I knew that was you from the first night, or something like that. But not everybody. They were. Some of them were fooled too.
Yeah, I can imagine. The only one who really got it right on the panel was Rita Ora.
Yeah,
And that was great to see that interaction between the two of you. And she is such a fan. What
yeah. It
did it
was great. It was
feel
great.
like to get to the semifinals?
It was, first of all, I didn't expect to get to this semi. I had no expectations as to how far I was going to go. I was taking it one step or one song at a time, you know. So I was just as surprised as anybody else, you know. Um, but what was so funny though for me was when they would say, "Oh, I think the clock is Janet Jackson," or "I think the clock is Debbie Allen," or "I think the clock is Stephanie Mills or Denise Williams," and I would be like, underneath the thing, I want to be laughed, and I had to say, "Stop," hold your shoulder down, don't, you know. But that was funny. That was lots of fun.